Howdy fellas and fellows, welcome back to the channel. Me and Dad have been gone for a couple days, but you guys have had some rich content to watch, so we're back on our beamer stick here. So last night Barry drops a video. Dad hasn't watched this video yet. I didn't even watch this video until Mako posted it, and I watched theirs. Barry mentions me in it. And Barry, we're not gonna watch the full video because I'm not doing it. If you talk about me once, that's enough. And then you make more excuses, that's enough. Unless you think we should watch the full 10-minute video.
I mean, and then he moves more cars. I mean,
so you mentioned me, right?
You want to prove he's a lot more lies that he can't be real for 5 seconds about anything he says. He can't own it. He can't. The man refuses to own it.
And
Anything.
he can't.
Unless it's somebody else's shit, he'll own that.
He can't make me look stupid with facts, so he's got to make up a lie that, and all this other shit to try to make me look stupid. That shows your intelligence, Barry.
It's gonna come back by me in the ass because we'll show the video where he talks about that.
I got a couple of them.
Where he's building a Mustang.
Hi guys,
all kinds of shit.
back to me and my son garage.
Parts car.
Me and the son here.
It is, but
tow truck,
not
the
to
white
you,
truck
though.
out.
Look at your
And
crackhead
I'll show you
son,
what we
Barry.
did.
And why is he wearing like a fucking 4X t-shirt?
Come on, son.
The wind could blow him away. You don't need that t-shirt to fucking
We
help
took it over here and
sell
we
him
put it
away.
in the field. And yeah.
Did you hear that?
Our-
I was probably talking. Listen to this, folks.
Hi guys, welcome back to me and my son garage. And me and the son here just got the tow truck, the white truck out, and I'll show you what we did.
Listen to that.
We had the Geo Prism hooked to the back. Come on, son.
You heard that, right? You got
Come on,
any
son.
thoughts on that?
I mean, if he's making a video with you, why don't you walk him with you?
Unless you're making him do this. Sounds like to me he's walking back towards the house.
Because he already knows. I mean, you're gonna fucking talk shit and you look stupid.
We took it over here and we put it in the field. And yeah,
Listen,
our field is ranch. That stupid Austin says, that's the worst Mustang. It's a parts car.
Do our other one.
You dork. It's a parts
Okay, well, we're
car.
gonna prove
Look,
where
that's what
you
I'm
say it's not a parts car, Barry. That's all you need to see. Are we doing it all in the same video?
yeah, we're gonna do it all the same video. We're gonna do
All right.
one complete. But I want to say something, okay?
That's what I'm talking about. He can't be real for 5 seconds. He for the last 2 years, for whatever the fuck he's been doing, he's been talking about. He's done what pans in the car. He's done this to the car. He's done that's.
He's got pants. Where he hasn't welded pants. He's got pants. 4 pants in the video.
Whatever, man. I mean, there's a video of him and Ryan running it and shit. He's talking about he's gonna drive it and
Yeah.
everything else.
But this is his Mustang, and his boy's got the blue V8 one.
Right. I mean,
I want to say this though.
once he realizes he looks dumb as hell, he'll try to flip it around. Like he's talking to that fucking dude that killed his kid, that shook that baby. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and he realizes what he says. He looks stupid, and he's like, "Oh well, I dropped mine in the sink. My buddy dropped his in the toilet."
Not realizing he's gonna look even more fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
he just can't be real. If he would just be real and own the shit, he would get ahead.
Now,
He can't.
let's get something straight. Okay, the 64, 65 years, that body style is considered a chick Mustang. That was if somebody, let's say, Dad went and bought out a Corvette. Mom wanted something kind of sporty looking. They would buy Mom that body style Mustang. 66, 67 and on up are the man's Mustangs. They look muscly. That's why I would never own one of those. They don't look muscle. They look dull.
$500 around here. You can pick up $500.
I'm getting ready to
on
pick-
Facebook Marketplace.
I'm getting ready to pick up a 67. That's in about that shape of that red, but it's in really bad. It's not horrible shape, but it needs sheet metal work. Unlike Barry, though, I'll actually put it up on the road.
It's junk, but it's $1,000 car. I mean, what do you want?
It's a 67. It's considered the man's Mustang.
It's got a bunch of GT parts on it.
Yeah, a bunch of GT parts and shit on it.
Even though we know it's not a GT.
Alright. So moving on up, gonna prove Barry's a liar. Gonna move on up, prove Barry's full of shit. Here we go.
Alright guys, welcome back to the blog. You're back with us at Beamer and Son
At
Garage.
least he's being real now.
Our last video, we finished up the Barracuda's fuel tank and ignition switch. There's still a few things. Got to grease it, check the rear end, got to clean some wires up under the hood. Probably gonna put a self-tapper in that brain box there against the firewall. Really not much, left. We're gonna try to do a tune-up. It's test of a miss. We're gonna try to get that tune-up. Hopefully that'll fix that miss. If not, we're we're gonna have to dig deeper. We do got a complete parts car right there. So, you know, we could rob the engine out of that, whatever we need to fix that car with, and just kind of rob Peter and pay Paul. 63 van, I hate to do that, but, you know, I will do what I gotta do, you know, to get that car going.
Story of your life,
So,
buddy.
I gotta rev that engine, I gotta rev that engine. I don't really
Can't
want
fix
to,
jack
because that's
shit.
not convertible. He's got his Bonneville convertible, that's my Bonneville. But the worst case scenario, you know, we rob this this drivetrain out of this convertible here, and we put it, you know, his, and then I take his engine and put it here. So, I mean, I don't really care if mine runs with a miss in it. You know, I'm not going to be driving it like every day, you know. I probably won't drive it at all. I'll probably load it up and take it to car shows and put it around the parking lot. So that engine's running perfect for that. So we got the other two tires off. So we got four 14-inch hubcaps and 14-inch board lug rims for sale. If anybody's interested in them, let us know. If they need two tires, the other two
Yeah,
tires.
because so many people want
You know,
factory
not so
powered
great
rims.
either, but 4 tires probably. So we got the hubcaps and 13-inch rims on this side.
Well, it's a parts car. Why would you do all this? It's a
And
parts
then-
car, remember?
We went out here with our great jack, and we fought it, and we won. So there it is. Boom. Got boards under them. Got it up off the ground.
Man, he
Found
talks
the
about they got a
mud.
bumper for the car and
Yeah,
everything
waiting for the
else.
little car.
Yeah.
So we love it. Spike was trying to help me. He was hampering me more than helping. He wanted petted. He's a great dog. So now we got to move the Omega and this riding mower, this Craftsman mower of mine. And
Oh shit! Look, he found old
we're
Marlboro
gonna put
pack
some
and
fuel in
put
this
his
thing.
stocks in it.
We'll get it running on the channel in the next video. We still need a back bumper for it.
Look,
See?
Somebody on Instagram, I got one, $300, used one. I can buy a new one for less than that. That guy, I don't know, he's trying to make some money on somebody, entrepreneurs. And there's my YouTube star. What's up, baby?
it's a parts car. Why would you put a bumper on it?
He's looking better today.
There's more
Yeah,
videos
what's up,
than this.
baby?
Yeah, I got
Love and
Like
doing.
6 of them lined up.
Yeah, that's my Spike dog. He goes to the back of the garage here, as I've told you guys before. And before he was on the job, I had people breaking in.
Oh, Barry, even my girlfriend thinks
There
you're
were
a
people
fucking
stealing,
idiot.
you know, rims and stuff back here, and they're rolling them through the backfield. I know what they were doing.
Get that right.
They were trying to get the tires off of them and scrap the
Fucking
rims.
idiot.
And since I put Spike on the
Why
job,
would you put a bumper on?
ain't nobody come to the garage anymore.
Exactly.
Nobody
Fucking
broke in.
exactly.
Nobody stole my rims.
Austin
I
said,
got Bear over there
that's
doing
the
his job.
ugliest,
He
worst
will-
Mustang
He will
online.
attack you. If you come over here, he
But
will
it's a
guard
parts
you.
car, Austin. How do
He
you
won't
like
stand
your
his
parts
ground. He will
cars?
attack. There's no doubt these guys are junkyard dogs, and they are done. And excuse me, they do what they've
Hey,
been
if I ever get
I've
to have an
trained them.
86
Anybody
cars
goes
and I'm
around,
61,
you know,
I want you
How
to
the fuck
take
you train him,
you
Barry?
know, just get
How'd
it.
you train him,
and
bud?
I don't care what it takes. You know?
I want you to take me
I
out
used
of my
to have
lift
a great
chair
dog, and
with the
his name
PS4
was-
controller in my hand, wheel me outside, take one of my guns, put it to
His
the
name
back of
was
my
Buster.
head,
And
and put a
Buster
cordless hole in it.
was the greatest watchdog that ever lived.
Okay.
He bit, I think it was 38
Alright.
people, and I lost count. And
If
he
I
didn't
ever
hurt me,
start-
he gave him a little nip like in the butt or get him in the ankle, let him know you're in the wrong area.
You just said that his
And
dog
I
bit
don't know how
38
many
people.
times the cops were called on him. I had, Jesus, I had somebody, you know,
Bro,
had somebody
you're
try to
laughing,
sue
boy.
me one time.
I'm gonna take
I
you to
know
Barry's
that
house,
hurt
man.
that
You backing
time
up.
For, you know, dog bit somebody. They canceled me after that.
They didn't cancel you for that. We know why they can't. They canceled you
Some
because
guy
of your
from
house,
Ocean,
dude.
A guy named Brown.
For a fact.
And well, Buster got done with him.
You ready for this?
Red. He was
This
beat.
man,
But it wasn't bad.
his mom
He
bought
just
him a
gave
house,
nip,
right?
You know,
The
let him
property.
know, you know, you're on the wrong
Then his
property,
mom
dude. He
carried
come
the
over my
insurance, property
and
insurance
put
on the house
cars and-
till they dropped
you know,
him.
Buster was-
Mom raised his
His
son.
job was to keep people away from the cars because people was trying to steal parts. And all the years he was on the job, I lost one hubcap. And the only reason I lost that hubcap was because his chain ended at that hubcap of the far side of the car, so he couldn't get around and protect that one. He protected the other 3 wheels with just a one wheel.
It's
he
probably
couldn't
buried in
protect.
your fucking field of
And,
dreams.
I know who it was. My great friend Rondo is kind of a detective.
Oh,
He,
fuck me.
Tipped me off on who it was. I know
Yeah.
who it was. If I ever see him, I'm going to beat a hubcap out of him. Yeah.
Come to my show,
Get it.
run you goddamn cocksucker.
And this is the way it is.
He's got his phone
That's
out.
how you do people. They rob you, you get them, and you kick their ass, you know. So
Yeah, because you
there's
kicked
going to be
my
a lot of
ass.
ass kicking coming here soon. So,
Oh.
unfortunately, I won't be able to film that. Because that's going to be,
Don't worry.
you know, probably
If you ever
to
jump
my,
at us, I'll keep going.
negative. It won't be to my benefit. So be great on the channel, you know. I'd love to videotape me just kicking somebody's rear.
Hey, I
That's
said I'd
absurd.
rent the ring, Barry. We
And
can
I've
get the
done it
ring.
before. You know, years
I mean,
ago,
that'd be great
a friend of mine that
content.
owned a car, and another guy burned it to the ground. Well, me and the guy that owned the car, we tracked him down. It took us a month. We finally got the guy that burned the car down, and I was just supposed to be like a non-partisan referee. And my buddy and him fought. My buddy couldn't whoop him, so I jumped in the fight and I whooped him.
Jumped him.
I broke him up. I broke 3 of his ribs.
Can you say loser?
I put him in the hospital. He had a
Now, I thought you said
$4,800
Rondo
hospital
did
bill.
that, or
$4,500,
Super Sam did that.
I mean, I beat him
Hey,
up.
buddy, can you say
He
loser?
deserved it. And I felt that it was right
You
that
can
the guy
speak,
that
say
owned the
loser.
car, and I worked on it, and the guy that got to work on the car got to beat the crap out of the guy that tore it up, the guy that destroyed it.
Because you.
So, you know, I think it was right. I think it was justified. My father was actually pretty excited that that went down like that. He was on the phone bragging to his buddies what his son had done, and it's one of the few.
So his
times
boy-
I bet you're full of shit.
He was bragging that his boy jumped somebody. I tell you what, if my son ever jumped somebody, I will beat the brakes
out
out
of
of
my
him.
size. I just beat the crap out of him. You know, I broke his ribs. I broke 3 of his ribs. I punched him, kicked him so many times in the head. No wonder I didn't kill the man. Thank God I didn't kill him because I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Oh, what a
But he got
fucking
what he had
shame.
coming, so. And I'll do it again if somebody comes over here and messes with my cars and messes with any of my
Again,
dogs.
I called you a
They will
pedo
get
to your
beat up.
face and you
That's
did
just a
shit.
fact, you know?
Besides sit there and
I
run your
don't take
mouth.
no shit, and I don't plan on giving it.
Pedo.
But if you come over here and mess with me, you're going to draw back a stump.
Oh
That's a
my.
fact. You're gonna
Holy
draw back
shit.
one of these here. It's going to be a
Hey,
stump cut in half.
Do I got a
So,
stump on my
that's
hand?
Enough of that.
I ran into
So
him.
check
Do I
out
got a
our friend
stump?
Actions Auto
Oh no, I got
Parts,
5
Phillips,
fingers. Never mind. Oops.
And Scott Speed Shop. Check out Hack 2 Garage.
Why are we doing
Battery
shout-outs?
Productions. And we'll see you in the next Beamer and
Oh,
Son
yeah.
Garage. Here's all the remnants of everything it took to fix those 2 cars. Jacks of all kinds, and 4-ways, a fuel pump,
Hey, babe.
gas tank. These are the
He's
remnants
61
of
years
the
old. He's
tools
got a
left
Mach
over.
9. You can go after him.
I didn't tell you when I jacked this
He'd-
thing up, the
He'd
jack
really,
sunk
you know,
in the mud.
love to have you
What
there.
it did, the whole car went over that way and damn near
She
broke. I
does
got
not look
so
impressed.
I've had to go back and fill the hole where the
He's
jack
got
sunk and then
86
fill
cars
over.
to mass over 61 years.
Because I had that side done. And when it did, this wheel had come over, and it was over here originally. The wheel was here. And the board went over that hole right there. Well, when it sunk and it went over that way, it went that way. So I had to jack it back up, get the board back under. You can see where it was
Ain't that a pretty car?
and where it's at now. So yeah, she went over about 10 inches, 12 inches, about a foot. She went that way about a foot. And almost got me. My son didn't know it happened. He was in the house. And he's like, "What? I don't know what I'd have done, Dad." I know, but you could have.
Hold on a minute. So, the great boy, the 41-year-old master mechanic that can fix a fucking mountain bike, that loves ringstone cars as his dad. His dad's out back working on a 65 Mustang. Factory 6-cylinder, automatic, badass muscle car of the early 60s. But the great boy was inside jerking off playing video games? Is that what we're saying? Tell him less wacky, more outy.
Well, son, if you would have been out here, what would have happened? You might be able to get a jack out and save Dad, but the old man moves quick. I knew it was going.
Dude, we've all seen you. I've seen you move in person. You move slower than my grandpa with leukemia.
She just went down to the whole brake drum was in the mud. But I got it back up. I got the wheel on. I got it, safe now. Got some boards under all 4 wheels, and that's a win. So the little Mustang's looking up. We bought that air cleaner a couple years ago at the spring run in the grass. I keep telling
So
everybody,
sad you won't be able to get them deals anymore, buddy.
Happens every spring. You guys missed it for this year, but you can catch it next year. We got that air cleaner and all kinds of good stuff. This thing didn't have an air cleaner.
Hey, the good news is, Dad, we
and
bought
you can see
fresh 4
what's for a
parts.
65 Mustang. It's the wrong, it's the wrong air cleaner. It's next to me. It's the correct air cleaner. It's just
The
like
show
the
that
original.
he
air
showed his
cleaner.
ass at, they got
Because
it's
he's
mostly
a
Ford
real
stuff.
Mustang. That's what it's for, and that's what it is. It's got
So
a
you
new
bought
starter
parts
on
for your
it. We
parts
put
car.
a new water pump on this thing.
Exactly.
I believe we put a new water pump on it. I'm pretty sure we did. Let's see.
Look, they put a
Yeah.
water pump on it.
Yeah,
It was a
new
fucking
water-
parts car. Why are you worried about putting a water
New
pump on
water
it?
pump, new starter, new master cylinder. I mean, I've done a bunch of work to this car. I had to weld the shock towers, do some welding underneath of it.
I told you he did bloody.
He got a carburetor rebuilt. I believe he got a tune-up.
But it's a parts car. Why would you weld up the
I
frame?
believe there was a new plug.
It's a parts car.
wires. So it's had everything done to it.
Right? I mean,
But,
that's what you
needs
just
to be
said a minute
done.
ago. It's a parts car.
Love it. Didn't have a front bumper. It's got one now. We got my great friend Richard Crocker
Wow,
gave me
so
the
good.
bumper. And it's like, man, I love it.
It's over there.
We just need to get a rear bumper for it.
What?
Get it running and driving. We're gonna put some floors in on the channel. We're going to put
Don't show
get a
that.
bumper for the back.
See, he's gonna put forwards in
And
it.
you'll see
See?
this on an upcoming episode. Beaver and Son Garage
But now it's a
with
parts
the
car.
floors, but before that, we're going to get it running, and you'll see that video. We're going to get it running. We're going to drive it out of here probably on Monday. Be tomorrow. We're going to get this car moved and the lawnmower moved, and then we'll shoot the video pulling out the Mustang. It's going to be wet, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be spinning. Probably going to get a bunch more boards and make it like a walkway and try to get a run at it. Get it up. There's like a hill right there. Try to get it up that hill. There's a nice hill right here. It looks great right here. Try to get it up on there, and then get it up around the back of the house and get it out of this soup hole. I'm going to gravel this all back here. You can see there's gravel here. And I'm going to gravel this whole section here, and I'm going to use this for. I'm going to get me like a carport or something up right here, so to get the sun, just like we got here. And I'm going to have another little bay right here to work at it. It's got electric. It's a no-brainer. There's electric right there. You know, my dog's right there. You know,
There we go.
I'm probably going to put another dog right here. Yeah, that'd be smart. I got a little puppy. He needs a home. Or not a home, but he needs a new
Just give you your phone
location.
number.
I'm probably going to put him back here somewhere. out
Never
front
happened,
here.
you guys.
I'll get him a new spot to hang out. I don't like where my puppy's at. He's vulnerable. You know, I'm probably going to put another dog on a job there. And so, yeah, there's some more of the tools,
Yeah.
hammer and screwdriver. There's all the keys for just today. And that video is on that phone right now. It's uploading a new video right now.
Barry's got 2 phones. One for tiny hands and one for YouTube. Alright, let's go to another one where he talks about this car. This is a year ago. Let's see if the tune has changed in a year.